We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Fox. Jason Tatum is out there with Jarred Vanderbilt. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. Over George. Tatum no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Fires from 14. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now, here's Barrett. Giannis outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player who's so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now, here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Over George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Back to Barrett. Mitchell with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Giannis. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Fox, and here is Tatum, defended by George. The kick out to Fox. And stolen by Flag. Inside. Vanderbilt with the block. They retain possession. Mitchell dishes to Fox. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer, hands it from downtown. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Antetokounmpo against Vanderbilt. Giannis inside. Now Flag. Hartenstein comes with the double team. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Tatum looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Shot, high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Kevin.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Horford comes in for Antetokounmpo. McCollum's checked in for George. And Rollins subbed in for Flag. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Tatum no good. Suns trailing. Here's Barrett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Looney. The kick out to Fox. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And here is Horford. Back to Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rollins the pass to Horford. And here's McCollum for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Rollins, and there it is for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Here's Barrett, and the layup falls. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
There's the drive. Basket counts.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's McCollum. Scoreless thus far. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Barrett with the ball. Guarded by Tatum. Horford with the screen on Tatum. Here's Barrett. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Black.
really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Vucevic setting the big for McCollum. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
Flag is out there with McCollum. Then it's Keyshawn George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Drummond in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now George following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. George with the screen on Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
The first one falls. And George drops them both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Chicago. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns trail by 3. Now here's McCollum. Still without a basket. In the corner, Drummond with it. It's McCollum on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Puts it up from 15. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick
to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. And the Suns miss again. The Bulls leading by 5. Washington passes to Mitchell. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here is Mitchell. Vanderbilt, a screen on McCollum. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Now flag. Nothing on the board. Drummond passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Suns here with a different look. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Horford comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Barrett's checked in for McCollum. And Rollins subbed in for Keyshawn George. The Bulls also changing it up. Kevon Looney is checked in for Vanderbilt. Tatum comes in for Washington. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Black. Outside Tatum. Pass to Looney. And Fox has it in the corner. Tatum setting the pick for Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Chicago. No good. Suns trail by 5. Rollins the pass to Horford. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Tatum. Inside, Tatum finds the deuce.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Here's Rollins. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Barrett finds Horford. Vucevic down low. He's defended by Hartenstein.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Fox from outside. Second chance effort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Barrett after the Bulls pick up 2. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 13.
And this is Barrett at his best, looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Outside, Fox. Tatum on the wing. Back to Fox. Fires top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Rollins the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Barrett. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Tatum down low. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Rollins. Pass to Barrett. Puts it up from 12. That shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with PJ.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point game. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Tatum. And it's Fox. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Here's Tatum. Yes, that goes in.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got the first points of the second half here for Chicago.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Chicago leading by 8. Here's Fox shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cooper Flash.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. The Bulls leading by 8. Tatum with it. 12 points for him. A pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Over flag. It's hauled in by the Suns. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Charging in. Giannis throws it down.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
Mitchell kicks to Fox to the wing right side. Vanderbilt the pass to Tatum. But 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to George. Onside, Barrett. Over Mitchell. Barrett, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Mitchell dishes to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Washington's checked in for the Bulls. Black comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Flag. McCollum with the screen for Flag. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Bulls leading by 8. So, Greg, for Cooper Flag, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
One shot.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Flag. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Fox against McCollum. And Fox gets it to go.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Outside, Fox. Washington sets the pick for Fox. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 10. here's McCollum. Still yet to score. Pass to Drummond. Now McCollum fires for three. The second effort. Giannis automatic inside.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes for Phoenix. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Horford comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Rollins subbed in for Flag. Looney's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Rollins. Lays it up off the glass. Rollins got his second bucket of the night.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Outside, Fox. From downtown. Over to the wing. Washington finds Black. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Looney. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Washington missing. Suns trail by 8. On the wing, Jordan. He's covered by Washington. And here's McCollum. He has yet to score. Vucevic is screen on Washington. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Black. He has 6. Pass to Washington. Here's Black. He's guarded by McCollum. Black kicks to Fox. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Al Horford.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Now, here's Washington. Looking to get back on track here. And there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's McCollum. He gets it in there. McCollum's got his first points of the night.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Black. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And here's McCollum for 3. A shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. In Chicago, they're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Antetokounmpo out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Flag. And it's George in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Barrett.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Tatum down low. Working on George. Hartenstein passes to Tatum. Fader on the way. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Stolen by Washington. Tatum on the wing. 11 feet away. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Bulls.
Number 2, Jared Vanderbilt.
Suns trail by 5. Giannis kicks to Barrett. Drummond sets the screen for Barrett. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Bulls leading by 3. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Flag with it. Guarded by Fox. Barrett the pass to Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Chicago.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Now Tatum. Vanderbilt, a screen on George. Banked in off the glass.
Jason Tatum.
And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And Drummond throws it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Tatum over George, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And I tell you what, Tatum is proving to be an all-around scorer of the basketball. He can do it all.
On the wing, George. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fox kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Fox. For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell connects from 3.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Barrett the pass to Giannis. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Fox with it. George picks him up. Goes up the baseline. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Barrett. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Tatum. Tatum Tatum slips by the contact inside.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
George dishes to Barrett. Hartenstein against Drummond. Flag. The three goes down.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flag's success in the NBA.
Tatum on the wing. Oh, the jumper goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. Suns trail by 9. Giannis outside. Here's the shot. Another shot. Giannis battling for the second look.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. He drills the three.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Good on the basket.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Fox. Yep, that goes down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
George! No good from 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Bulls. Now Fox. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he misses the J. To the Kumbo. Giannis charges in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Chicago leading by 8. Fox. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Here's Fox. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Oh, the touch. Pretty reversal.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutched all the way around.
Up top, Fox. So the Bulls win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And coming into the this game, Grant. Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got Kyrie Irving, Edey out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Irving. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Edey. And Irving has got the ball here for the Nets. Caruso left side. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 5.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Kessler, a screen on Caruso. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
At over 7 feet, Porzingis can beat the D down low.
Pass to Aldridge. Back to Edwards. Tries the 9-footer. The rebound by Edey. Brooklyn leading by 7. Caruso outside. Down low. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Edwards. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Caruso, the pass to Irving. Back to Caruso. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. Edwards, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Irving with it. Covered by Alexander Walker. And it's Irving off the drive. Got it. Irving's got 7 points.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Kessler. Sadiq Bey comes in for Aldridge. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Jerome subbed in for Anthony Edwards. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Edey. Collins comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso. And Mitchell subbed in for Irving. And Collins with the jam!
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 13-point game. Bey from long range. Fires in the triple.
All about confidence in these moments. Bey able to attack immediately.
LaVine passes to Mitchell. Durant with a screen on Jerome. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Mitchell against Jerome. Grant outside. From deep. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 13-point lead. And stolen by Bey. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. And Mitchell with the slam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Jerome. No points so far. Bey, good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Durant. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Clippers trail by 13. After years of being a fringe rotation player, RJ, Ty Jerome has had a surprise emergence.
Yeah, just had by far his best season in the league, and he's proven to be a guy that can come in and run the show and be extremely efficient.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Collins a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's LaVine for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 14.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Picked by Sabonis. Bey from long range. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. No good from the wing. And so it's Brooklyn up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Jeremy Grant out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Aldridge is checked in for the Clippers. Irving, no good on the free throw. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Aldridge outside. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Kessler.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kessler. Both free throws good from Kessler. Now Irving. He's got 9. To the inside. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
They set a pick. Pass to Aldridge. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it comes off the front of the rim. Nets leading by 18. And LaVine, throw it down.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jerome finds Kessler. Jerome against Irving. Jerome outside. Clock at 6. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's Caruso. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Aldridge. Edey defends. Aldridge against Edey. And it's blocked by Edey. Levine passes to Irving. Now Porzingis. Edey inside. Aldridge on him. Here's Levine for three. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the basket by Edwards.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Over Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. For the Clippers, Sabonis, he's checked in for Kessler. Jeremy Grant comes in for Aldridge. And it's Alexander Walker in for Jerome. Brooklyn also changing it up. Cornette's checked in for Edey. Collins comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Mitchell subbed in for Zach LaVine. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, Alexander Walker. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Outside Mitchell. Caruso outside. Back to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. They set the pick. Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Irving's got 11 points.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Saddiq Bey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Nets. Durant's checked in. Bey inside. Collins defending. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Irving. He's got 11. Pass to Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Nets lead by 21.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Edwards for three. Buries it from three. He's got 10.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Irving, the pass to Durant.
Right here.
Clock at 4. With the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Grant. Here's Cornette. Soft touch off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Mitchell against Edwards. Here's Sabonis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Sabonis has got his first points of the night.
Trying to contain Sabonis, but the contact just isn't enough inside.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Let's go with a three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Brooklyn leading by 18. Durant, the pass to Irving, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now here's Alexander Walker. Not a lot of room. Outside Edwards. Sabonis with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Edwards. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Bey. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You're going all out. Bey rushes back on the fast break.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And 1:01 left in the second period. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie, so lethal when he's feeling his best.
Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Jerome's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Levine comes in for Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn leading by 18. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Levine. To the left wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Durant for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. On the wing, Grant. The shot from 20 feet out. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Clippers trail by 18. And so in the game for the Nets, Zach Edey out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Irving in at the point. 5 on the clock. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. 22 was their biggest lead. Right side, Irving. Outside, Durant. Pass to Edey. Outside, Irving. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 16 points.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Now here's Kessler. And here's Edwards. Outside Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 21. It's Durant with a drive. Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And that's now 8 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Irving with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Irving, the pass to Caruso. Screen by Edey. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another three.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kessler, a screen on Irving. And Anunoby for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Caruso outside to the middle. Here's Durant, and there it is for him. Durant's got his 2nd basket.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Aldridge. He's scoreless. Durant surveying the D. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, it's Kevin Durant.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Nets making their last shot. Aldridge outside. Outside Edwards. Over Caruso. And the Clippers miss again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the defense is having trouble out there handling the length of Porzingis down low. I almost feel bad for him.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Kessler. Bay comes in for Aldridge. Grant's checked in for Anunoby. And Jerome subbed in for Edwards. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Edey. John Collins comes in for Irving. Levine, he's checked in for Durant. And Mitchell subbed in for Caruso. Now here's Sabonis. to halt the run, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Durant, he's checked in for Porzingis.
For the Nets, number 7, Kevin Durant.
A three from the inbound. Jerome, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Durant. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sabonis with a screen on Durant. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Outside Levine. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Takes a three. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Jerome. No points yet. Clock at 6. Pass to Grant. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Alexander Walker with it. It's deflected. Levine against Jerome. And Levine throw it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Here's Jerome. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one drops.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Los Angeles shooting poorly, just 30% so far. And Grant gets it to go.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Durant for 3. Cornette, boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. We've got Anthony Edwards, Saddiq Bey out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Grant in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Edwards. Yes, it's good.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Outside Mitchell. Collins outside. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jerome grabs the miss. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Edwards against Caruso. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Outside Levine. Back to Mitchell. The shot. And the foul on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Jerome outside. Left side, Edwards. This one for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Outside Irving. Collins with a screen on Jerome. And it's Irving missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Grant outside. Back to Edwards. They get it back. It's stolen. Levine feeling it out a bit. Outside Irving. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Sabonis. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Irving against Jerome. To win the cold spell. And the bucket is good from Irving in deep. Irving's got 20 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jerome passes to Edwards. Back to Jerome. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Hey, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And the layup is good off the glass.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Now here's Jerome. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Counted from distance. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Outside Irving. Collins with a screen on Jerome. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 7, Kevin Durant.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Jerome. Grant outside. Pass to Sabonis. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Collins a screen. Irving for 3. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Here's Durant. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Jerome. With the teardrop. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Irving looking it over. Pass to Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kyrie Irving.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Now here's Irving. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Count that one.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Irving. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.